All right, hey, welcome into Rockdown Detroit Lions. It is Saturday, roughly 3:57 p.m., and we have a little update that popped in about 40 minutes ago. Terrion Arnold, injury report, is now designated him as out. He's been downgraded as out for the game against the Colts. Now, as I highlighted yesterday on the Rise and Grind morning show, I expected that Terrion Arnold would probably get downgraded to out had the Lions had any concern that this could linger, or that maybe, it progressed into Saturday and he just wasn't feeling, as good as he has been, in recent days. What's kind of odd though is yesterday, I want to say it was Dan Campbell said that, Arnold should be good. If I'm quoting him correctly, that he should be good, and that he added that he really wasn't concerned heading into the weekend about Terrion Arnold's health. And here's a quote here, actually. It says, Campbell also provided some other injury updates on Friday, saying that the team is hopeful, talking about Jalen Reeves-Maybin will only miss the required 4 games on injured reserve as he recovers from, oh boy, where did it go? From the neck injury. Although an exact timeline is still yet to be determined, that Reeves-Maybin had already missed the past 2 games and will be eligible to return December 5th against Green Bay. And it was at the same time that he was talking about, Terrion Arnold. I think the question had popped in that, Terrion Arnold was in question for the weekend. So hoping that he was trending the right way, also talking about Moseley and hoping that he was trending the right way. So here's the question. Is Moseley going to get activated tonight? Because as I remember, even a few hours ago, he still hasn't been activated. If he gets activated, I don't expect Moseley to come in and start. I think that it's going to be Kindle Vildor that's going to get the play here, number one. Number two, I think that if Moseley does get activated, pitch count, like low pitch count. This guy's got to get reacclimated to the NFL. I mean, it's been almost 3 years since he's played, a considerable amount of football, outside of practice. So what are you guys thinking? Are you getting a little worried now about tomorrow? I got a video popping up that I was doing just during this. It's a long preview for tomorrow's game, so it's going to be popping up here in about an hour or so. And I was just covering all of this, talking about, the receivers. And look, this team is not as bad as what some people are making them out to be. And quite honestly, Richardson is not all that bad when you really look at what he's able to do. So without Terrion Arnold, this does shake some things up, because we've been rolling with Terrion all season, and he's been doing pretty well. I mean, I know a lot of people are worried about his penalties and that, and getting a little handsy. But let me give you this. Arnold, although he's had growing pains, has a Pro Football Focus grade of 52 overall, which is terrible. But who cares about PFF, right? We only use it for their metrics and analytics and all the other stuff they provide. But he has an impressive 75.4 PFF tackling grade this season, and he's only allowed 62.7% of completions thrown his way. 62.7. I mean, that's a pretty solid number. It's a really solid number. He's only given up 432 total yards, and he hasn't allowed a TD all season. Now, yeah, he may have caused a couple of penalties that negated a potential touchdown, but when you go back and look at it, and you look at how the defense responded, it was like, hey, that was a great play, dude. Like, seriously, okay, you got the penalty, but now the defense came behind you and shut him out in the red zone. So it worked. Even though the penalty sucks, it worked. So I'm a little bit more worried now that we're losing Arnold, and then Rakestraw, that's the other injury update. He's out. He's done. He's got a hamstring injury. We don't know how long this is going to take, but if we know anything about hamstrings, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, who knows weeks? We just don't know. Rakestraw has really been up against it this season with injuries. And I'm not saying anything negative about Rakestraw, because I love the kid. I think he's a great football player, and he's going to be excellent for us in the future. But back in the spring, there was an article that was posted that said that the Detroit Lions were kind of hot on Rakestraw, and that they should run the other direction because of his injuries, and just he's got a knack for injuries. So maybe we're seeing it. It's just his rookie season. Look, I'm not going to put the kid's feet to the fire. He's going to battle through it. He's going to be just fine. I think the Rakestraw is going to end up being, you know, that second and third year guy that we're looking to really take that next step forward. But for right now, in case you're just joining, and I'll jump into the chat here in just a second, the injury news is Terrion Arnold has now been downgraded to out Saturday afternoon. He will not be playing in tomorrow's game. Ennis Rakestraw is also out with a hamstring injury. And as far as the rest of the injuries for the Lions, I think we're pretty clean. Emmanuel Moseley is the only guy right now on IR that could potentially be elevated for the week. Carlton Davis, as we know, is still battling his thumb. He's got a broken thumb with a cast. He'll be playing. Sam Laporta seems to be clear. Shane Zielstra seems to be clear. So from that standpoint, the Lions are about as healthy as they can be, minus Terrion Arnold and the backup Ennis Rakestraw. So my concern is growing. It is growing a little bit for tomorrow that this could be a game that ends up being a little bit more fun than we want it to be, meaning your heart's going to be ticking just a little bit harder than you probably want it to be. So shout out to Trey, Salty Pork Chops, Casey, Angela Gore, Jay Cruisin, and who else is in here? Jason Loftus. So welcome in. Let's get this done. So I owe you guys a pop-up. I owe you a pop-up helmet. You're here. Guess one of you guys is gonna win. So we'll do it. We'll do it right now. So if you guys haven't joined the channel, if you haven't subscribed, please do that now. And you know, hang with us for the rest of the season and beyond. Hit that toggle on the notifications if you haven't done that already, because that's how you know when we go live. And that's when you know we're going to be giving away helmets. So every 500 subscribers, we give away a mini helmet. And we're going to do that right now. It'll be signed either by It's a pop-up, just a pop-up live. Whenever I go live, we'll do these. So it's a signed helmet either by Panay Sewell or Chris Spielman. And in order to receive it, you just have to email me your address if you are the winner, and then we'll get it sent out to you. So everything's going out this week. We got W. Calhoun in the house, Carlos Cook's in the house, DLR Van Halen's in the house. All right, so how do we want to do this here? Let me get the old wheel going. Let's get the wheel going here. I didn't really expect to do this, but why not? Wheel of names. Let me get everybody entered in real quick. I'm going to cut it off at, as soon as I'm done typing. If you're not in, you don't get a chance to win. I'm trying to do this quick, so if I misspell your names, don't worry about it. At least I know who it is. Exit 8. I like that. Exit 8. So while I'm doing this, what do you guys think about Jared Goff's opportunity tomorrow to throw for 300 yards? And the reason why I'm asking is because in the video that's going to come up here in about an hour, it's a 45-minute preview of tomorrow's game. I kind of dove a little deep on a few things, and there's an interesting stat about Jared Goff and him entering a very cool and elite league of quarterbacks once he throws for another game of 300 yards. You think he can get it done tomorrow? Do you think we're even going to need to throw the ball that much? So I think this game is like a tale of two different stories here. If we can have our way with their DBs, yeah, we'll probably need to throw a little bit, but holy shit, Tracy just gifted 20 memberships. Trace, what are you doing? I appreciate you. That is crazy. Shout out to Trace, getting it done on a Saturday. Are any of these people, are they listening? Are they watching right now? I don't even know how that works. I guess I better put them in. Making me work, Trace. Look at you. So anyway, I'd be interested to know what you guys think about Jared Goff's opportunity tomorrow. Actually, I can't put those guys in if they haven't commented. All right, you guys have to comment right now. So the last people to comment and actually comment are going to be in. So if you want a chance at winning the mini helmet, comment right now. Trace, you're awesome. Appreciate you. Trace thinks it's a great opportunity for golf. I think he has the opportunity. I just think we're going to run the ball. Tara Lockwood, you just got entered in. Loftus, I got you. Joe Spinola, let me get you in. Tariq. Central Scrutinizer. Haven't seen you in a minute. You're in. So this started off as just an update on Terrion Arnold and the Detroit Lions injury report, and it's now turned into a mini helmet giveaway. So if you comment real quick, I'm going to get your name in, and I'm going to end it here by 4:10, and we're going to spin. Brent DeWitt's in the house. I don't know about you guys, but my Saturday, I got nothing done today. Like, absolutely nothing. At least that's just the way it felt anyway. I wanted to get so much done today. They just got away. All right, I think I got everybody in. Scott Copley, let me get you in real quick, buddy. And again, do us a favor. If you guys have not subscribed, please do that now. Future mini helmet giveaways. That's how you'll know, is if you're subscribed and if you have notifications turned on. You only get a max of like 3 notifications a day. So it's not like we're not going to spam you with a bunch of stuff. It's not what we do. YouTube doesn't allow it. Corwin just subscribed. All right, Corwin. 4-3 got you in. We got 30 seconds to go, and then we're going to spin. Art, got you in. Again, if your name is spelled wrong, I know who it is, so I'm just trying to get these things in here. All right, time is now 4:10 on my clock. Time is up. And I'm going to go ahead and put this screen on so you can see it. We're going to spin it. We're going to see who wins. Man, we got a lot of people in here now. There's at least, I don't know, 40 names in there or so. All right, here we go. That does not look like the right screen. Hold on. There's the right screen. All right, we're going to shuffle it up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just for good measure. Here we go. Whoever wins, wins. A Chris Spielman or Panay Sewell mini helmet, signed certificate of authenticity. Here we go. Scott Copley. Congratulations to you, Scott. I'm going to put my email again in the chat. So it's mailbag@rockedon.com. Please email us your address, and we will get this thing sent out. I'm sending everything out with everybody else's stuff this week. So starting tomorrow, I get to wrapping and packing. So send us your email, and we will send you the mini helmet. I don't know which one I'm going to choose yet, but you'll be getting one in the mail. And when you get one, it'd be great if you, if you're on Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it, shout out @WillRock on Twitter and say, hey, I won this. Go join Rocked On Detroit Lions. They give away free cool stuff. So, all right, that's it for today. I just wanted to get in here and get you guys up to date on the injury report as I saw it come across my desk when I was doing a video. In about an hour and a half or so, there's going to be a full breakdown of tomorrow's game. It'd be interesting what I said now compared to what was in the actual injury report. Shout out to Trace, as always, for jumping in and being part of the moderation crew and gifting 20 memberships. So another 20 new members to the membership group today. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. And let's go Lions. Let's go One Pride. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll see if I can get something done now today. You guys take care. Bye-bye.